I sit here, I'm putting my shoes on, about to start my run, and I think about every kid that ever felt like me. I think about who I was 15 years ago and the way I thought about myself and the way that all the students around me thought about themselves and how we all talked negative about each other and we believed this fake view of who we were, and the system kind of made us believe that we learned differently and we weren't fit for school. And that's what we believed. And then when we believed that, it grew roots. It grew roots into everything that I did. It took over my whole life. It took over, how I was as a wrestler. It took over how I was as a person. It took over how I was in any situation where I needed some type of confidence or self-esteem. But when I figured it out, when I went to college with this awesome Step Ahead program, and the program really worked with me and showed me, hey, listen, you know what? You might learn differently, but we have the proper programs in place to make sure you are successful. And I followed those programs in place and I became successful in school. And when I did that, it wasn't about being successful in school. It was that I proved to myself that I can do it. And when I proved to myself that I could do that, I could do anything. Meaning whatever it was, whatever job I took, whatever obstacle was in my way, whatever it was, I realized that my whole life, I gave up on all these sections of my life because of the way I felt in one place, which was school. So I gave up everywhere around me instead of realizing, wait a minute, this is just the one thing I had to conquer, and when I conquered that, everything else was definitely going to be a win. Whether I was going to learn from it, fail from it, whatever it was, but I knew I was going to get through it. I knew I was going to win because I got through school, and that was my biggest fear.